Okay, so now that I've used the Capcom Legacy Edition cabinet by Arcade1Up, I thought I would give my feedback on some things I think Arcade1Up should fix before making other legacy cabinets in the future. The first and probably the easiest fix is going to be the edges of the control deck. They included two little blocks that you actually screw the control deck into, and in reality they probably should have made those a little bit higher so that the control deck is flush with the sides of the cabinet, because you can see how they stick up higher than the control deck, and that definitely makes it a little more cramped when you're playing, especially if it's going to be two players. And I know some people's going to say you can just rest your hand right on top of that, but the problem with that is, besides being uncomfortable, because you're rubbing your hand over the edge, it makes that graphic start peeling off. And trust me, you don't want that. The next item that I think needs fixed is something I didn't realize until I was standing up playing, and that is that the screen is actually blocked by the marquee. Now, I don't know if most of these cabinets are designed to fit someone who's maybe a little smaller, like John D, but a lot of us out there are a little bit taller than 5 foot. I'm right around 6 foot tall, so maybe it's not a big deal if you're shorter, but for me, this is the view I get while I'm standing up playing. Obviously, sitting down, you're not going to have that issue. Going along with that same issue is, I think the screen might be too vertical, which definitely makes things a little worse as far as seeing the entire screen, at least while you're standing up. So either they need to angle the screen back a little bit more, or just design the top portion slightly different so it's easier to see the entire screen. But it's definitely something I'd like to see before they go ahead with other legacy cabinets in the future. I also think the overall height of the cabinet is a little too low for me. Maybe not as bad as the Legends Ultimate Arcade, where the control deck is even lower, but I went ahead and added some furniture risers to the bottom, which actually work really good. I'll leave a link for those in the description if you're interested. With the cabinet resting on these, it makes it almost the perfect height for someone who's around 6 foot if you're going to be standing up while playing. The next couple things are rather suggestions instead of things that need to be fixed, but I would love to see a coin door that actually lights up on the front. I imagine there's going to be some aftermarket companies that make them where hopefully we could just screw them in right over the sticker, but it would be nice to see an official one from Arcade1Up on their website. But either way, yeah, we definitely need one of those to take things up another notch. One thing I really like that they added in the software was the ability to pause the game so you can go to the bathroom or get something to drink. But personally, I think they could take it even one step further where you could actually save the game. I know to some people that seems like you're cheating being able to do that, but I'm pretty sure they could just add it in, similar to what you're going to see on a Nintendo Classic or other retro gaming systems that have came out in the past few years that do include the save game feature. I'm not sure if this one's in their plans already, but I'd love to get a matching stool for this one instead of the Championship Edition one that they've got on their website. For now, I'll probably just use my NBA Jam one to just slide over if I need to, but just another option Arcade1Up could give us, and I really feel a lot of people would be buying these. But I wouldn't make it $80. I mean, these are pretty cheap stools, maybe $50 or $60 at the most. Now, as far as the game lineup on this Legacy Edition cabinet, do you really need 6 variations of Street Fighter? Especially when you've got 12 games total. Better yet, do you really need 6 variations of any game on these Legacy Edition cabinets? Let me answer that for you. No. Now, after saying all this, would I recommend the Capcom Legacy Edition cabinet to someone who is just getting started with Arcade1Ups, or if you want to add to your current collection? Of course, yeah, I would definitely buy this again. I really just wanted to make this video to give my feedback to Arcade1Up so they can improve their products as they've done since the Wave 1 cabinets. I still can't believe I went from thinking about buying a real arcade from a local place that was going out of business a few years back to now having 6 arcade cabinets. What a time to be alive. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.